Yes, so basically when you look at most of the Zambian students and pupils, they come from a background where they've not used computers at all.
In Zambia, there's difficulty to access computers. First of all, the government had introduced ICT in like all the high schools. So with that, it meant that some schools didn't have enough computers or just didn't have access to computers.
Computer Aid donates computers to schools. They work with organizations. That way it is easier to get these schools and donate to them through donors. And once they get the technology, they need to have training so that they can use the equipments or they can use the computers. And that's where I come in. For this project especially, we dubbed it Naivasha Digital Schools. And I trained them on how to use the computers and how they would also cascade it to the students.
Obviously, very happy. With Computer Aid, the collaboration we had, it has been very smooth, and appreciating how much they've been able to make a fall up until today.
We want people to be able to use technology. We want people to be able to spread the technology. We want people to be able to understand how they use a computer for productivity purpose.
The role of choosing or selecting schools and overseeing as far as REB is concerned, because we are the one who knows which school that needs what, and we are providing support, daily support to schools. So we are 100% custodian of the schools.
There are very few schools that have computer studies as a subject, and we all know the importance of digital literacy. So by the donors coming in handy to assist these schools in the provision of computers and projectors and also training the teacher on the usage, it was very beneficial to the learners, because now the teachers are able to integrate ICT in their teaching.
Ku rwego rwanje tugitangira ntabwo twabashaga kubyumva neza, ntabwo twari tuzi, hari ibyo nari mfiteho ubumenyi bukeya, ariko uyu munsi hari urwego maze kugeraho.
My experience studying online was actually explosive. It was my first time to learn online, and it was really a good experience. I learned a lot.
Those in Form 1 are now taking computer studies as a subject, an examinable subject which they are going to do in KCSE, and the Form 2, 3 and 4 are going to acquire the basic skills to assist them now and in future.
The computer studies exam in Zambia for juniors, grade 8s and 9, especially grade 9s, is in two parts. And the practical part is basically hands-on on computers. And you cannot do that, or you cannot conduct that exam without computers. And it's limited, or the exam only takes a day. So if you have 300 candidates, they have to finish in a day. And there was a year when we did the whole night up to morning.
For the past several years, since 2012, we've not been having computers in this school. The school is situated in an area that is economically challenged. So for the past several years, since 2012, we have been technologically challenged. And we are very grateful to Computer Aid for the computers that they have contributed to us.
Computer skills we got from ICT and helped us to access different views in the machine. Every teacher here is familiar and is using machine in her or his daily activity.
Students are changing their behaviors because it is their first time they enter in the computer lab.
My dad introduced computers to me a while ago when I was young, and I've been using to research on more what is happening on life, in the normal basis life. But when I came along growing up and coming to Form 4, I kind of started using computers and researching about my KCSE, mostly in chemistry and in physics, in the practicals that I'm going to do in KCSE. I'm aiming to be a computer engineering, so when I key in something, I ask myself, how did that happen? So it kind of intrigues me to know how it happens. I like more about computers because they are fast, they don't talk, they don't disturb, they're just fluent, and they give you what you ask them.
I like using the computer lab because it helps me in searching whatever I need to know in lessons. I use the computer lab 7 periods per week. feel more confidence in IT, as well as I also learn computer science, which will help me in the coming future.
Through time, classes, I learned how to use a computer, how to navigate through the browser and the internet. Then from there, coding. Okay, the Coding Club is a club where we mostly make computer games, software, applications, literally anything digital.
Yeah, we're currently working on a website for the school, my friends and I. So we just want to create a website for the school which is going to be easy for people with smartphones. In case you would like to know a thing or two about the school, you can just go to their website and check it out instead of you physically coming here.